Exclamation everybody, and welcome back to the LiveCraftMine server. I've been doing quite a bit off camera, and you see there's a lot has happened here. I want to actually take the beginning of this episode to just catch you up, as usual, on some of the things that are going on, and then we're going to go, as I mentioned in the last episode, take care of some business over on the farm. But for right now, let's just take a little look around here. You can see there's some new roads opening up here. We've got a chicken truck. Nice. I've seen a lot of chicken recently. I'm not really feeling hungry for chicken at the moment. What's this? At least 2 houses can fit in this area. Okay, nice. And this is the box of dirt that I left here to help out with some of the sprucing up of the place. And I see Ian here working on some stuff. It looks like we've got a ton of RVs on the server here. More RVs than actual houses to live in. So that might show you the quality of what's going on here. You can see over here, we got another one. SWAT bus. Oh, it's pretty funny. So let's see here. So I showed you around that area here. We got here? A school. We got a school opening up here. It's looking very nice. We got some courts going on there and other various building materials. Here's the observatory that Rum was working on. I believe it was... Yeah, I believe it was Rum that was working on it. So that's going on. It's turning out nice here. I don't know what's going on here. This is some other build. Does it say here? Yeah, some shop. And then we're back on the main avenue here, looking around. All this is pretty much the same as it was. I like we got a bow shop now apparently. Nice. 2 diamonds for 1 bow. I got bows for days, man. Sorry. The skellies seem to be dropping them more for me than anybody else, I think. And then our house here. I just logged on today, and because I gave some dirt for Serenity, Jonesy was kind enough to build out the rest of my enchanting area here. So now I can get level 30 enchants. So thank you very much, Jonesy. That will come in quite useful. It's going to be mostly iron enchants, but it'll still be quite useful. So that's great. I got my iron golem buddy here, keeping an eye on the place for me. All right, let's come up here. Nothing else has really changed as far as the house goes, the spawn house goes. I think I'm pretty much done in here. There's not much more that I really want to do. I was thinking of putting a carpet down, but I think I'll just leave this current look the way it is here. So I'm kind of happy with it. This box is probably going to end up staying here forever, even though it was supposed to be a temporary box. It's probably going to be there for quite a while. So, also, I've left out like a little... Ooh, hello, creeper. I see you out there. Hang on a second. Let's dispatch of this menace. Yeah, you see me now, don't you? All right, take care of him. Very good. I've been carrying the bow around because it's still quite dangerous over by the barn there. I've been getting attacked by a witch. Actually, literally walked right up to me and started throwing potions at me. I didn't even see him while I was chopping down some trees. There's going to be more new blocks in the snapshots. I don't think so. I imagine they want to get 1.8 out soon. All right. Oh, by the way, in case I didn't mention it, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode or not. I don't think we had updated yet on the last episode, but we're on 14W08A now. So we're on the latest, as of this recording, latest snapshot. Also, I put together this little chest here for the newbies that are coming onto the server. Because we had one come on yesterday when I was doing my test live stream. And I realized I didn't have, I like to give like a care package. It's sort of like it's almost like Halloween all the time around here. Just kind of leave a box of candy out front here. And I just wanted to kind of put something together so that the next time somebody comes on, I'm not scrambling for resources and then they're off running away before I can hand it to them. So there you go. That's what I've done there. Also, let us run over to the... Ooh, not all the blocks are loading up there. There we go. Let's run over to the flying squid here. And I haven't done anything with the flying squid since... I think I'm pretty much done with the top here. I did... Actually, I don't know if I showed this off in the last episode, but I did take the mustache down. It's been a while since I should have looked at my other episode to see what I covered and what I did. And I've got the squid now. I've got both the dark blue and the lighter blue, the cyan, in there, just to kind of give it a little bit of a texture to it. Also, out front here, I wanted to go for sort of a clock. You know, when you're in sort of a small town, usually they have these, they have the regular street lamps, but then they have like something that looks like a street lamp, but it just has a clock on it. And I'm not so sure about the top here. I did the best I could with what I've got because I wanted to hide the switch to, that's turning this on. And I wanted to give it a little bit of a, a look and feel to it. So I guess this is good enough for now. I mean, that's the best I think I can do. But I kind of like it. I mean, yeah, granted, it's not very useful when you're outdoors here because you can see the sun. But I still like the idea that there's some clocks around here. And I've been doing a little bit of, upkeep around here, putting some grass down. And I put up a couple lights back here, some street lights back here. Whenever I get some clay, I've been putting the street down as well. So this is the first I noticed that somebody's got a furnace right here. I guess somebody's going to build here. That's pretty awesome. And as far as the inside goes, I've got I got some wool, so I've made fleshed out the tables here. And I think I mentioned this, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I've got some bottles here ready to go. I moved the shelf down because I wanted to put these, resting on it. And of course I moved the cauldron back one, which is where I wanted it in the first place. And then these are going to be the potion boxes. So I should say the alcohol boxes. Just recording right now. So I got the alcohol boxes here. What I need to do is, first of all, I need to actually brew them. So I got my brewing stands. And Captain Lamp says hi, YouTube. And I need to get netherwort. I don't have any netherwort. I'm gonna have to go searching for some. And then I'll be able to brew up my my potions here. Down in the basement though is where I've made the most dramatic of changes. So I've fleshed out all the walls here. I've got all the brick up here that I wanted. and I'm going to have to do something with the lamp here, or the chandelier. I mean, I'm going to probably move it around and do something with it so that I can actually have this turned on. Or I might even just make it two of them, like have one just hanging here by itself and have another one somewhere else. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But I was playing around with the walls here. First of all, paintings in Minecraft, such a pain in the ass, man. I mean, look at this. I was trying to get a nice big painting right here to line up in the center. You think I could get that to line up in the center of this room? No, not at all. It was always off by one, either this way or off by one that way. It drives me insane. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do here. It might be just that there's going to be a gap here, and then I'll have two small paintings here. Because I wanted it to be sort of, first of all, I need to make a microphone stand here, which I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. But then I wanted it to be sort of like a, if you look at like an improv comedy store type of thing, comedy show, they usually have some kind of sign behind the comic while they're standing up here. I sort of wanted to do that, but I'm going to probably have to do it in two segments if I can get them to line up properly. In the meantime, I took those paintings, I put them over on this wall, and I spread them apart so that they look even here, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I needed something in the center, and I thought, if I do an indentation here, that might look kind of nice, and then I could put a lamp hanging off of it. So that's what I've done, and then what I did, and what I think looks really good about this, is I took some stairs and I put them sideways here and then forward. And I think that makes it look rather nice. I think that's a pretty good look. This, you can see it over here as well, probably a little bit better without the paintings in the way. And then also I want to, well, I'm not going to use these fences for it. I'm going to change this fence up to use the nether brick fence. I just have to smelt up some. And I might do the same for the railing going down here, because it's there's a lot of wood textures here, and I kind of want to give it a little bit of a muted texture to it. And I think the nether brick fence is probably the better choice for that. So great and awesome. I also put some bricks down here because the grass is not going to grow. I got a pumpkin lamp under here and all that stuff, and the grass wasn't growing, so I figured, what the hell, just put something down there other than just plain old dirt. So that is as far as I've gotten there. I have some more ideas there, and obviously I want to brew up my stuff, and I want to have it open for business pretty soon. So it's just going to take me a little bit of time to finish that up. Now, let us head over to the bridge here. What I want to do in this episode is take care of some more stuff on this bridge. I like what it is so far. I like how it's looking so far, but it's not rustic enough for me. If I'm to be honest here, it just kind of looks very plain. First of all, I need to figure out a way to light this up, and because mobs are spawning on it. And it just looks a little too plain to me. Let me get these chunks to load up here. Very good. Yeah, it looks a little too plain. So, and it doesn't look rustic enough. So what I'm going to do is turn it into a covered bridge. I'm going to put a little roof over it, and I'm probably going to put these redstone lamps along the way to kind of give it some light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll come back and show you what I've got. Alright guys, I'm back, and I feel like this needs something more. I just don't know what yet. The outside of this looks kind of bland, if I'm to be totally honest here. I mean, I am going for the rustic look, but it looks too plain, honestly. It needs a little bit of character, I think, and I don't know quite yet how I'm going to have some character. But I'll have to think of something. That'll be something that I'll just have to think about off camera and see if I can come up with something. Damn it, man. Damn you, creepers. I don't have any inventory space. I don't need your gunpowder. I don't need your pity gunpowder. Let's see if we can patch this hole up I just created. So yeah, I think there needs to be something else there. I don't know what yet, but it needs something, and that was not enough dirt to do what I need to do. But that's all right. I'll come back here and fill that in later. But what I've done with the roof here is I've taken the birch wood and put some birch wood stairs and some planks, or slabs I should say, and then I have the redstone lamps at intervals here, 2 on either side and 1 in the center there, and then of course I just have the switch sort of hidden up on top there. Sort of. It's not really that well hidden. It's just, I like to say hidden because you can't see it when you're walking up to it. It makes me feel better that I actually hid something. So yeah, that's what I have so far. For right now, I'm gonna go with this. But yeah, I need to do something with the outside here. I don't know what yet. I have to figure something out. And I might actually. I was also thinking of maybe doing a third tier here that kind of connects the two, like right in the center. Pillar in the center there. But we'll see. I mean, it doesn't really need one. It's pretty sturdy as it is. It's sturdy looking as it is. But we'll see. Anywho, let's head over to the barn here. This damn rain, man. Every time we sleep, we just get tons and tons of rain here. It just will not go. It will not reset itself. All right, over at the farm, you see, I've worked on a few things. First of all, I now have the fence up around the whole place. Let's reload some chunks here. And I actually, after the last episode, I actually recorded a second episode where I worked on the farm a little bit. But I ended up scrapping that footage, mostly because I'm getting ender pearls like mad now from Enderman just not lasting me with all the rain here. Oh hey, we got a sunny day now. So I over here, the episode that you will never see because I threw the footage away. Over here at the silo, I tried to work on it a little bit, and you'll know that if you remember from my last episode, at the very end I said I wanted to actually, turn this on for the first time and see if it works. Well, it didn't work, and I spent most of the lost episode trying to make this work, and I ended up throwing that footage out because it was just boring as hell, because I'm just going back and forth up and down here trying to figure out what was going on. The crux of it is I miscounted. Along the way here, I just simply miscounted. It's supposed to be 7 across, right? And then that way the water will jump down to the end. And you see it did. All the way up here, and it went all the way down here. I'm trampling all kinds of crops here. Right, it got all the way down to here, and then it got to here and stopped. And of course, I have my redstone torch here too, which is not a good positioning for it. Really, the water will just potentially flood that out. But in reality, this is actually 8 here, and it kind of sucks, right? Because that means I got to come this way here, which means all the rest of these rows are off. And actually, these, if I'm not mistaken, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is actually 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So it was right here where I screwed up apparently. It should have been. I should have been going this side here. This where all this glass is here. So that's actually not so bad because then I can. If all the rest of this is on, which I think it is, I'm pretty sure I counted all that right because I counted it on camera even. If all that's on, then I should be able to move this up one here and just fix the remaining top portion here. Now, that said, what I'm concerned with here, apparently I never planted anything here. That's strange. Oh, yeah, no, that's strange. What I am concerned with though is that one of these other strips is off. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I won't be able to really tell unless I count it all out or if I just turn the water back on and see what happens. But I'm not going to do that right now because I know that this is off right here. So yeah, I had this all looking fairly decent on the inside here, and then now I got to kind of scrap some of it, which kind of sucks. I'm also working on the roof a little bit. You saw this in my sped up intro here, where I was working a little bit on the roof. I've messed up here as well, as you can see. This is my first time doing a roof like this, so and for some reason, I don't know why this is. For some reason, I get a ton of lag right up in here. I don't know why. Everything else is okay. It's just up in here that I'm getting a bunch of lag. So, a bunch of frame rate lag, I mean. So yeah, I have to fix this up. I'll have to figure out how this works. This is, again, the first time I've done a roof like this, so it's going to look weird until I can figure it out. Anyway, come down here, and we'll see some of the other changes I made. See, I actually got this going all the way up here too. It's surprising too because if that's the only one that's off, you would think that this would look off too. But I guess we'll see when I have to actually work on that off camera. So yeah, I got the fence all the way up around here, so I've got all my farm animals and my horses just sort of free roaming around here. You can see I also brought it up one level. This is where the chest used to be on the level that they were on, so it's all flattened out now. And I threw a bed down here because we were having so much rain I wanted to try to reset it. So as far as the barn goes now, I decided on the front of the barn to put like a stained glass window. So I actually chopped this down one and then put some stained glass up there. It's supposed to be a flower. It does not look like a flower, but I had limited blocks, limited space in which to work, so I did the best I could with the green and the red and the white there. And then also I paid a visit in the little test live stream that I did yesterday. I paid a visit to Nether for the first time on the server and went and grabbed some endstone because I think that this looks good down here. Like, you know, when you do a barn, you see a lot of people who do barns. They either leave the floor as grass, which looks to me is a little bit lazy, or they'll put maybe hay bales and whatnot down there, and that's okay, I suppose. But I think this looks a lot more like what you would see. I mean, you would see sort of a sand-like thing, and I guess if I had put sand down, that would look a little bit better. But the problem with the sand is I don't want to, as I'm walking through here, I don't want to hear the sand crunching under my feet. I'd rather just have the quiet sound that I have now. So that's why I put the endstone down here, and I think it's light enough that it looks like it belongs, but it also, you know, has the proper sound properties to it. And then up here in the loft, in the hay loft, I put some hay bales down. I tried to make them not look even, you know, like try to make them look a little bit messy, but you know, there's only so much you can do when you're at a block level here. So that's a thing. And of course I got the long crossbow, crossbow? Well, cross brace, I guess, coming through the center here, which is what I wanted. So I think this is shaping up really well. Oh, we got a visitor here. I've got a bit of a problem now, and that is I had my horse, my donkey here tied up, and where are all these spiders coming from? Oh, they must be spawning on the roof. Yeah, I gotta fix the roof. I have to. Maybe I can just put some string down up there or something to make them not spawn up there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I had my donkey tied up in here, and as you can see, he's gotten off his lead, and the lead has actually despawned. It's because of the sheep. The sheep come walking in through here, and they just push him enough that he ends up getting off his lead. So I'm gonna have to figure something out here. I mean, this was just temporary anyway, but I'm gonna have to have actual proper stalls in here and have them sitting in the stalls, the actual horses and the donkeys and stuff, so that these damn sheep stop messing with them. Where is my donkey anyway? Is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's just walking around having a good time, I guess. And I got one chicken running around here, but I do want to make a chicken coop. I'll probably make one over here somewhere. Just more of a visual thing than anything else. I'm not gonna lock the chickens in there. I just want to do it more for the visuals. I'm just getting nothing but spiders here now. And I found there were some pigs over there, so I brought some pigs over. I may or may not have a little pig sty. I don't know. I kind of don't want to mess this up too much. I kind of like them walking around, just sort of as a free range type of thing. And I can probably take this down now. I use that for take a screenshot for my Twitch account. I actually need to make another one, so it's a good thing I cut that down, because I need the sign for other things. So now, in addition to all that, I brought the road up here, and over here I'm clearing out an area because this is where the farmhouse is going to go. And I'm going to make it fairly decent size. It's not going to be just a small little thing. It's going to be sort of almost a mansion-like thing, but not that epic. It's going to be 5 steps behind or below a mansion level. And I want to get that. I want to get that started. I've been just trying to get enough dirt together to flatten this area out a bit. Probably have to cut some of these trees out, and I need to get a bunch more torches down, which these 2 torches are pretty close together, so I don't need to. Let's put one here, because that's a little dark. So yeah, and I want to start this off camera, and then I will I'll bring you guys in when I have it. As I'm working on it. Ooh, ouch. Someone did a vintage beef there. Snapchats did a vintage beef, I mean. So yeah, I think let me see. What are we doing for time here? I think this is going to be a relatively short episode. Because I still have a lot of prep work to do. I did a bunch of prep work. These damn kids. Get off my lawn, kids. I did a bunch of prep work in a live stream. But now I got every zombie in the world after me here. Alright. Yep, I got you. Got you. You're all dead. Every one of you. Got a whole zombie apocalypse going on here. Come on, stop cutting the grass. Cut some zombies. Don't cut the grass, cut the zombies. There's a t-shirt for you. All right, done and done. Oh, we're up to level 25. We might be able to put our new level 30 or 30 level enchanting machine enchanting place to use now pretty soon. So yeah, I'm going to next episode I'm going to work on this farmhouse here, and we'll and maybe hopefully I'll finish off the roof up there. I won't have the inside of the silo working, but I'll at least probably have the roof done. I'm doing the roof as spruce wood because I think it stands out a little bit better from the regular pine there. Because I think that's what we really need. Did I just see a creeper walk into my barn? Ugh. These guys need to get a life. Especially this guy right here. Oh, we got more zombies. Got more everything. More spiders. Now you know why I've been carrying my bow around. Because it's been kind of rough over here. As long as there's no more witches over here. I was literally right here cutting a tree down, and he just walked right up on me. All right. Well, I think as I've said about 20 times already, I think that will do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.